Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now we're going to get our popcorn and then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car and I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think you'll have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day.
And we won't stop. We will
as bright
not
as
stop.
the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give, something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now
See this?
go.
How you cannot go?
Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give, something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled
who
to
are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Okay, family. How's everybody doing? Can everybody see me or hear my voice? I know you can't see me. But can you hear my voice? We're having some technical difficulties. So, oh wow, let me turn that off. I turned it on and I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on. So, YouTube got a lot of problems going on. Some people not going to be in here they're blocked for some reason. I don't know how could they be blocked. You know, especially mods. Mods can't be blocked. They just can't. I can't block them. Well, I can take them out, but block them, no. So I have to figure it out. But you guys, we're on here. And I'll just have to figure it out once I get off of here. First of all, Nancy LaRose was first, Lisa Taylor was second, and Diane H is third. So Nancy, your number is 7929477. Lisa T, your number is 7929478. And Diane Harris, you got a ticket. Your number is 7929479. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on, why some of the people can't get in. And they're calling me and telling me, hey, I can't get in. Wow, I don't know what's going on. Because even if you were blocked, you could still get in the live. It's just nobody could see you. So I don't know. YouTube has a lot of stuff going on with these channels. That's why I'm not going to stress about it, worry about it. I'm going to try to figure it out, but I can't make YouTube do what it don't want to do. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. Thank you guys for showing on up. But, I've got people that's trying to get in and they can't get in. And I'm hoping that it's on their end or something, not because, they're not in jail, so I don't know what it could be. But like I said, YouTube been doing a lot to our channel. It's been doing a lot to our channel since last year. And I just said to myself, well, they might get tired, but we're going to continue to come on, and I'll let them do what they do, and things of that nature, I do want to talk about something because there's nothing I can do to help the people that can't get in. So don't think I'm just being like, oh, wow, I could stop the bus, but there's nothing I can do to even fix it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I can do to fix it because it's a YouTube thing. It's not something I can do. I can't get you out of jail because you ain't in jail. But this is Wednesday. Wacky Wednesday. Things happen. You guys, let's talk about this because I came on so we can all, talk about what was said or heard in the juror deliberation. Somebody almost got me saying congregation because they be talking crazy to me sometimes. I said, girl, it ain't no congregation. It's a deliberation. That's two different things. One is in the courts and one is in the church. And we just laugh about it. But anyway, in New Hampshire, you guys, we are watching and we are following Harmony Montgomery case. And hey, Amari, I see you, Amari. I see you in the building. And on this case, they did the closing arguments today. And yes, I was in school, but, I done went back over everything, and I was getting out of school, and I was, listening as much as I could when I, was taking care of business. And I'm going to share with you some of the things. I told you guys that Adam's attorneys were saying that Kayla did this. Adam wasn't saying that. Adam ain't even showing up. He showed up one time and that was it. And he didn't show up none because you got to think about it. Adam is already charged with all these gun charges. He got 30 years. He is convicted to do 30 years. He's got nothing to lose being charged for this. He's doing 30 years on the gun charge. And I'm pretty sure they're going to ask the judge, could he do his time consecutive, concurrent. Can't remember. Concurrent meaning at the same time. Consecutive means after you finish the first 30, then you start doing the next term of the charges. So concurrent. That's what, if he gets found guilty. Now, I'm going to read a little bit because we always go over the facts because that's what deliberation is all about. So when you say a verdict, watch, check this out. The verdict means an opinion or decision made after judging the facts that are given, especially one made at the end of a trial. The jury reached or returned. It could be unanimous verdict or not guilty or guilty. The voters give their verdict on the government economic records and things of that nature. They get verdicts when people are on trial for whatever, drug possession, murder, a weapon charge, abuse, whatever. When you have a juror, they have to come in and you have to designate someone to be the foreman. That's the person that speaks. Not everybody gets to speak. That's why I tell you all the time. Remember, like, people want to call in at the same time, and I said one can speak at a time. But then what happened is, when I do open up two people to speak, somebody have all this noise in the background and you can't hear what the person is saying, or they get to arguing with each other or something. Because sometimes people get off in their feelings, and I just feel like, like sometimes we can do that and sometimes we can't. That's why, I open up the platform and you guys can come up and things. I'm going to start opening up the platform. So then the last week, which will be, today's the 21st, it's just weird. Today's the 21st, so next week, you have to come up on the platform. You ain't got to show your face or anything, but you get 2 tickets. And anybody can come in there and say what they need to say. Now, okay, so let me get into this topic. So the prosecutors, they said today that the man accused of killing 5-year-old Harmony Montgomery is accused of killing her. And the daughter was treated, the 5-year-old daughter treated her like a thing he's broken and needed to throw away. But his lawyer said he was guilty of her death, though he made terrible decisions. So what they're saying is he could be a part of, this is what Adam Montgomery's attorney is saying, that Adam didn't kill Harmony. Kayla killed Harmony. And they made a very good argument, because to be honest with you, the way Kayla was acting, and if you really think about it, Kayla got everything to lose. She done lied once. This is what they said in the closing. She lied again. Her stuff don't even make sense. She said that every time when she, when the man that lived there, the drug dealer, Montgomery would always wave to him. And then she would say that we always kept her covered up. You can't keep a kid covered up underneath the cover. You just can't. I just think, if she had a black eye or not, why would you keep a kid covered up if she ain't got a black eye? So for you to keep a kid covered up, even if, you got wounds or bruises on the baby, you got bruises on the arms and hands or something, kids fall all the time, so people don't think nothing of it. The baby that I'll take care of, he falls. He done got on the treadmill and fell. I was watching him, and he jumping on the chair, and he rolled and fell, and and he just stopped. But okay, he bumped his head. But kids fall all the time. So why cover up a kid because they have a bruise here, a bruise there? And they're in the car, so you're not even close enough to see a bruise anyway. You put a long sleeve shirt on them and call it a good day. They're not going to have bruises on the hand, and you're not going to see the bottom part of them. So why would you cover them up all the time? Unless she's got bruises all in her face all the time. Which I don't believe that was so. I think she did have the one eye being bruised, and Kevin turned that in. But what Kayla was saying does not really make sense to me. And I told you guys that she just didn't. When she said something about the baby had blood on the baby's face, and they wasn't talking about, and Adam had blood on his hands. Okay, what day was you talking about? And she was all confused. And, well, did you clean the baby's face? And she was like, nope. But Adam's hands got clean. So y'all didn't clean the baby's face, and the baby got blood on the face. the day before or whatever. Okay? Adam saying he had business to do. He was at work. Well, the attorney said, the state attorney said, he ain't got no business. He's homeless. That's why, people ain't got business. He definitely ain't driving the dope man's car or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. The dope man, hey. The dope man said, no, I wasn't letting him drive my car. I only let him drive my car one time. And that's when I had to go to court for driving without a license. Now, he just don't let you just, you know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. You are a customer that's on drugs. Yeah, I don't know why Sonia Watts can't get in the building. I don't know why. She called me and she said she can't get in. So, anywho's, these glasses are not. I mean, they could be good, but I need my old glasses back. I need these, because these are better. I can see better. Okay, so now, that was kind of wigging me out a little bit. So anyway, you can wait on the verdict. The verdict, we've been waiting on the verdict. Hey, Peggy Toe, how you doing? She said, I can't stay. All right, Peggy Toe. Haven't seen you in a while. But, she just wasn't making sense to me. And in all reality, I'm just going to have to tell it like a TI is, you guys. When, Kayla has a lot to lose. And she even orchestrated a plan with Adam. If that is true. She walked the baby, a dead baby, in the stroller with her live children like it wasn't nothing. What woman, what mother, what woman would do that? I would not. No way, Jose. No. If you killed this baby, you think I'm going to go pack it up and walk it somewhere? No. They're trying to say, she was very, she was abused. Kayla was abused too. Kayla told you she wanted to see Adam again. It didn't matter who died. She loved Adam. She loved it. Adam can beat her and she's still there with Adam. That's what she said. But I believe Kayla didn't like that baby. Now I'm going to tell you right now. I think all these women, and I'm just telling you what I believe. I think all these women was in love with Adam. Adam must have something golden in his pants because these women love some Adam. And, Adam is one of those type of men, maybe, I'm just saying, that, he takes being a man, a man. He makes a lot of bad decisions. Yeah, he does. He get with these women. Then he's very jealous man. He don't want these women talking to other men. Kayla couldn't talk to nobody. And this, that, and the other. But he leads them down this road because he's going to do the drugs. They're going to do the drugs. When they get away from Adam, guess what? They done gained a whole 100 pounds and eating good, ain't doing drugs, and sitting back going, oh my goodness. But they still love Adam. They still love Adam. They still want Adam. His best friend came on. Now, here's the thing. His best friend came on yesterday and she was like, Adam's my best friend. And I want to see him one more time and I want to talk to him again, but he's my best friend. But Adam told me he hate Harmony. That's what his best friend said. Now, if you was a best friend, why was you so gung-ho to get on the stand to tell everybody Adam hated Harmony? Now, I'm going to tell you something. If you and I are best friends and I know something of that nature, I'm not going to, if you're my best friend, let them figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You're really not helping Adam. And did you help the baby? Because the baby's already gone. The baby's already gone. So are you trying to throw other stuff into the mix where Adam don't get charged, but Kayla don't get charged too? Okay? Because at the end of the day, Y'all trying to say Adam. Now, I'm not saying Adam didn't do it. It could be Kayla or Adam. I don't know. And to be honest with you, both of them are responsible for that baby's death. Both of them. And they both need to be on trial. For real. I don't know why Kayla's not on trial, but Kayla should have been on trial too. But I wouldn't let one off and just take the man because he's a man. You know? I just wouldn't do that. Kayla need charges against her. But they're not going to go after Kayla. There's no charges for Kayla. Yes, they both abuse Harmony. And both of them are responsible for her death. And that is it. If you didn't wipe that baby and clean that baby up, if she had a bloody nose, I mean, that's the least you could do. That's not telling nobody nothing. That's cleaning the baby up, talking to the baby. Take the baby to the bathroom. Everybody else go to the bathroom. The baby ain't going to the bathroom. They's like, Adam was mad at Harmony because she's having bathroom accidents and she's doing it on purpose. Well, you can't do an accident on purpose. An accident is an accident. So now you thinking this 5-year-old is sitting there going, you know what? I'm just going to potty in my pants just because to make y'all mad. A 5-year-old. I'm gonna just keep doing this because you keep hitting me and beating me. I'm gonna do it again and again and again. And that's where y'all gotta live. No, I don't believe that whatsoever. Kayla, I'm telling you guys, now Kayla's not gonna go and kill her kids. She love her kids because they by Adam. She love her kids. But if somebody else's kid, the stepchild, you got to remember, Harmony is the stepchild to Kayla. And I believe when they said that Kayla got married on that baby's birthday, I shook my head. I said, no, oh my God. This woman is jealous of this child. She was jealous of this child because this child was by another woman. Here she is, done had a baby and another baby. She done got 3 kids by this man that she was just so scared of. I've never seen him like that. And then you done went and had another baby. Okay? She done had Declan, and then she had Seamus, and then now she done had another baby. This woman was doing everything in her power to keep this man, and I don't think she wanted this other baby around. And that baby was money. She didn't care. She didn't care. Anyway, you guys, you had to watch this whole, it was like a circus. Anyway, the jurors heard the closing arguments today, and now they're in deliberation in the 2 weeks of trial of the Adam Montgomery on a second-degree murder charge in this case of his daughter. Okay? So the police had first learned the girl was missing in December of 2021 and said she was killed, though her body has never been found. In the closing arguments, the defense attorney, Adam's attorney, said that Adam Montgomery moved the body and hid it because of a various misguided belief that he had to do so just to keep his family from being ripped apart. And you know what? That could be possibly true. I'm just saying. So a lot of people thinking Adam's finna get these charges. I don't believe so. Because think about what I'm saying. You only need one person to say, I'm not sending this man to jail because I believe Kayla did it. You only need one person on that juror to say, because think about what I'm saying. So you can get mad at me all you want. But if I was on the juror, I would not believe Adam killed this baby. I believe Adam wants to take the charge of everything. And we really don't know what happened to Harmony. But Kayla needs to go to jail. Now, here's the thing. If Kayla was being charged and they were having simultaneously a trial with Kayla and Adam, I would say yes, they're guilty. But they didn't do that. They didn't charge Kayla because Kayla said she was going to help them get Adam. Okay? And hey, LaKendra, I see you done came in the house. I haven't sent your thing out. It's still in the car. I got your information. I will send it out promisely. Let me see. Tomorrow I'm going to be very busy and tired because I have to get off work and go to school. As soon as I get off work, I don't even get to go home. But I am going to send it out. It's in the car to the address that you sent it to. You're the last one I've got to get done. It's just sitting there. And I am so sorry. But I sent it before and it came back. And I don't know why it came back. But trust and believe, I will get it out with no problem this week. Whether it be Thursday or Friday. I was looking at it yesterday and I was like, I still got this girl's stuff in my car. LaKendra McCray. Anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So all he has is his car and his rage in his fist. This is what his attorney said, adding, she said, Harmony does not get a headstone above the head that she was battered. She doesn't get to be at peace in death because what he did, because he can't afford to tell anyone where she is. So Harmony's mother was crying, and they didn't ever show her, but at times she would cover her ears when the defense attorney was speaking, like no, like she don't want him to get off. But is there a possibility that Kayla did do this to the baby? It's highly a possibility. And let me tell you something. And some people get mad at me. Hey, T-Star, how you doing? See, there's people in here I haven't seen in a while, and I don't know why Sanjay can't get in. But she the only one can't get in. But anyway, Adam already is serving a 30-year prison sentence for an unrelated gun conviction and has not attended the trial. He said in court in an unrelated case last year that he loves Harmony. Now remember, Adam's best friend, one of the best friends that was in jail, came on the stand yesterday. That was the mystery caller. That was the mystery person. She didn't just walk in off the street when they was like, well, she even came to the... Yeah, she did come to the station, but by transportation, she wanted to tell y'all, I think Adam told her to go tell them these things. You know, like, she got information to tell us what Adam wanted her to say. Tell them I hated the child because the child looked like her mother. Tell them that I told you that she done watched the trial, and she said what she said. Hey, woke to God, how you doing? What's going on? She says, doing a little better, just got out the hospital. Oh, thank God you got out, girl. Woo. So anyway, what kind of friend is that? I'm going to be honest with you. Even though you're my friend, I want you to tell the truth or whatever. But nobody was looking for you. So you kept calling them and telling them you got some information, and somehow you got in touch with them, and then they talked to you and all of that. They said Adam was using a lot of drugs and he beat Harmony all the time. All of them beat Harmony. Kayla was beating Harmony too. I'm not saying he didn't beat Harmony. I'm saying they both did that little girl in. Because I'm going to give you a good example. And people think like I think. I work very hard for every penny, dollar I get. I work hard for it. I am part of society. You know what I'm saying? They call people like me and you and everybody else to come sit on the jurors. Okay, they don't say what you think about this. Now they do when they're trying to see who needs to sit on the jury and who not. And a lot of people be like, oh, I don't think nothing of it. I don't know nothing about it or whatever. But once you hear the details of this case, then you're going to think, can Kayla have something to do with this baby's death? She gonna just set the sandwich on top of the baby. Who does that? Who don't look back at the baby and say, hey, wake up. Are you okay? Are you all right? Or whatever. Okay, if Kayla's scared because Adam beat her and Kayla got these black eyes and these bruises across her face or whatever, then she knows how it feels to be hit and slapped and kicked and everything. Okay? So you want somebody to not come and look at you or see you okay? This is a 5-year-old little girl. You want them to just come while you laying there in the corner and just put a sandwich on top of the blanket that you're laying underneath? That don't even make sense. Come on. If anybody in here thinks that makes sense, please put a 1 in the chat. That don't make no sense at all. This baby is in the back seat. You don't even look back there to see if she's okay. If it was Declan or Seamus, you would have been like, "Are you okay?" Or fighting Adam yourself because that's your child. You would have been trying to get him off of him. She gonna say, "I put my hand up, and then he gave me this evil look." He would have to been beating me black and blue every day. For real, for real. Kayla had a phone. She could have just called 911. They would have seen those bruises on that child, and he would have went to jail that night. She wouldn't have had to worry about nothing else. Kayla was wanting Adam to herself. And you know what? That's all the defense had to really say. Because to be honest with you, Kayla is lying, and they ain't charged Kayla with nothing. But there's no way in the world you can tell me you love kids and you love your kid, and this baby is dead. This baby is gone. And you put a sandwich on top of the child? Girl, bye. These are type of people that y'all go out, and I'm just saying, you know, when you be looking for a babysitter for your grandbaby and your baby, I tell people all the time, my grandson was over here yesterday. We were busy. No, bring my grandson right on over. Come sit down. You know, and he into this and into that and want to eat this and eating Doritos. He got his Doritos and everything. He's cool. We keep Doritos in our Doritos, you guys, but he call them Ritos. We keep the Doritos in the house, so when he comes over, he wants Doritos. He wants the whole bag. Grandma, can I take the whole bag? Yep. Take it with you. Because that's my grandbaby. I don't want nobody hitting him because he stood up. He done peeped or poop in his pants, or, you know, he done went and got into something. I don't want nobody watching my kid. But these are the type of people y'all go and hire, pay them, and they treat your kid like this. Yeah. So Adam Montgomery's attorney have acknowledged his guilt on 2 lesser charges that he supposedly and unlawfully removed and concealed or destroyed the baby and falsified physical evidence that they don't know where the child is. That's all true. He's saying he did that, but he's saying he did not kill that child. And he could be saying that because he's going to jail. He could have killed the child. And that's another thing. He could have. We don't know. Allegedly, that's why he's on trial. But I'm telling you, this is not looking good for the state. Because when I look at it, I'm like, why y'all not charging both of them? Now, would I find him guilty? Yeah, because you allow if you didn't kill her, sooner or later you was going to. Somebody just beat you to it. So Adam did not protect this child, even if he didn't kill her. So both of them's guilty. Both of them guilty. So Adam is also facing charges of assault of his daughter in 2019. Now, he will be found guilty for that. I believe with 100%. Giving her that black eye and tampering with the key witness, which is Kayla. Did he tamper with Kayla? Probably so. Here, we got a phone call coming in. Hey, this is SP. Miss Phyllis, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Let me give you your number, 7929480.
Okay. But, I think both of them need to be on trial. Kayla, the estranged wife, or whatever they call her, she's definitely still lying. She's not telling all the truth. But I guess the police look at it like it's better to try to get one of them. Definitely, although I don't think they have proof enough to convict just one.
Right.
Just Adam by herself. I really think she's involved. As far as her action, was she on drugs too?
Yes.
Okay. So I
Because you remember them saying after they did that, after Adam beat the child, they went to Burger King. She wanted to go to Burger King. They went to Burger King. They got the croissants. She fed Dexlin and Seamus, and then Adam ate him a croissant, and she put a croissant on top of Harmony. And then after they did that, they went and smoked drugs.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I couldn't remember. But if they're on drugs, and if she took the same thing that she said Adam took, heroin and cocaine,
Yeah.
or crack, whatever it was, ain't no telling really what either one of them did. And that's why I believe they should have played that more than a factor, because when you're under that kind of drug influence, you don't know what you're doing.
You're right.
They really don't, but both of them are guilty. Both of them are guilty. I think it was T-Star that said, or maybe Tina said in the chat that, she had plenty of time to tell the authorities.
Yeah, Tina said that.
As far as her not liking little Harmony, a lot of stepmothers do not like that stepchild. There are some that are really crazy about them and love them just like they're their own.
Mm-hmm.
But those I think are far in between. So that's kind of like a judgment call. I don't know for sure about that. But the one thing I am sure about, they both should be on trial. They both should do jail time. Both of them.
Right. And
They ain't heard the truth yet.
Kayla did not take care of this baby at all. She did not like this baby. Can you tell that by how they were asking Kayla, did you clean the baby up? She said like, nope.
Right.
She didn't even try to make it seem like she liked the kids. She was like, nope. Like, why? Like, nope.
And then when the fence got too much getting to her, that's when she's talking about, oh, I got a migraine, I got a headache, I'm getting a migraine. No, you know that you're not still telling the whole truth. And whether they give her time or not, I don't know if they can go back and retrial her. I don't know. But she definitely needs to do some jail time.
Well, they don't have to retry her because they never tried her before. They can.
Can she be brought back in on a charge?
Yeah, they can charge her.
Since she turned state's evidence?
Yeah, they can charge her.
Oh, okay. Well, she needs to be charged.
Yeah, but there's not
We
enough
need to do a
evidence.
petition to say charge her. Because she definitely needs to do some time. And she ain't quite right in the head, neither is he.
Right.
So that's my little take for today.
What do you think about his friend coming up on the stand yesterday? His friend that say that she's his best friend, and he told her he hate Harmony because she looks like the mother, and
Like you said, SP, that's no kind of a friend. Now you must be tripping out out too. I mean, none of them make any sense.
That doesn't even make sense. She coming up there talking about he's my best friend, but I'm telling you.
Well, he can't be your best friend. You gonna just do that and then let the other one get away? No.
Yeah, because think about it. You his best friend, but everything that you're saying is not making sense while you're saying he's your best friend. They didn't call you or look for you. You called them.
Okay, volunteer, right?
Yeah.
Or did more people than Adam and Kayla abuse little Harmony?
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they were around other druggies.
Yeah.
So was they the only two mistreated that child?
No.
We don't know.
But yeah.
We don't know. It's just sad. It's just sad. Another one of our children, and injustice still ain't being done.
Exactly.
Not in totality. Well, all right, everybody have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Does anybody else want to call in and speak on this? I think, let me see what else they're saying on here. Kayla testified that her husband repeatedly punched Harmony in the head. Let me see, where did it go? Well, it just went away. Oh, Lord. It just went away. It was... Hey, Zan, what's going on? Woke to God?
Hey, SP, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Your number 7929481.
Okay. So I always wondered if she signed some type of deal with them to testify against him, and they won't bring charges on her. Because it's just weird that they didn't charge her with none of this.
Exactly. Not tampering, not falsifying evidence, not endangering a child. She got no charges.
Right. And I just don't understand that. I mean, I don't know if she did some type of plea deal where she would testify against him if they gave her.
Right.
I do not understand her not having not one charge against her in reference to this baby's death and being missing and just all the atrocities that went along with it.
Okay, so you're right. I want to ask you a question. So they're in deliberation. So we're on a verdict watch right now. What do you think the outcome is going to be?
Well, I think he's going to be guilty.
You think he's going to be
Charges.
on all the charges? Even though that you know or you believe that Kayla is responsible in some kind of shape, form, or fashion, he's...
Well, I believe he's going to be guilty on all charges, and unless she signs some type of deal to give her immunity, they need to pick her up.
Well, they didn't sign nothing about immunity with her.
They didn't sign anything.
Nope. And if she get caught lying on the stand, every lie that she tells, she'll get 3.5 to 7 years
For perjury.
for perjury. Now they can come back on that and get her.
They could try. I feel like responsible adults taking care of this minor disabled child, and instead you used her, you abused her. I feel like that they should find him guilty and bring charges on her.
Right.
That's my thought on it, SP.
Yeah, mine too. I'm with you. Thank you for sharing that with us.
No problem. problem. I'm gonna go back down here to chat.
All right. You do know that they were picking the juror for the Nature Boy trial today.
Yeah, I know that they were supposed to be choosing the jury. I'm just skeptical about some of these people that's testifying,
Right. Well, we'll see.
but we'll talk about it.
All righty. Thank you.
All right, sweetheart.
Come on, if we got any more callers, call on in right now, cause I can't find my stuff to save my soul now. I was reading it to you guys and it just went away. It went away. I can find it if I want to, but hey, this is SP.
Well, we meet again.
Yes.
well.
What's going on, Miss Tina?
Great performance yesterday.
Okay, hold on, Miss Tina. Let me not forget your ticket number. 7929482.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
So that was a great. I'm laughing because it's funny. But I'm laughing because it's funny, but I'm laughing because I'm mad. Okay.
Okay.
So, so why did they pull her out from the jail cell for if it was just gonna be woo and Adam is my friend and he didn't like her and bam, she went back to the cell. I mean, y'all could have did a Zoom of that, you know?
Yeah, they could have zoomed. Yeah, they could have zoomed it instead of she getting out there and being like, "I'm a criminal. Yeah, I did all these things." Okay, we already knew that because you were already in jail, and yeah, we did have to kind of know, a little background behind you, and you. She said she used to be a nurse, and she's addicted to heroin, and Adam told her he hated Harmony because Harmony looked like her mama.
Right. I mean, yeah, she does look like her mama. But who? What? Okay, wait a minute. Who does that? Who says that?
I don't
You
know.
hate your child because they look like a parent that you don't like?
Well,
That's your blood. That's your daughter.
she's supposed to look like the mama. She come from the mama.
I mean, yeah, she does look like Crystal. She does. I think so. But you don't do that to a 5-year-old baby. I mean, SP, look. Check this out. Alright, I'm homeless. Well, thank God I'm not. But I'm homeless and I got kids in the car. You can't tell a 5-year-old to go in the laundromat bathroom and don't go with her. You don't know who's in that bathroom.
Right?
You don't tell a 5-year-old child to go to the bathroom. You got to go with her.
Right.
This case is really like pissing me off.
It didn't make no sense.
And it don't. And it don't. It really don't. I mean, I wish to goodness gracious that both of them was. I wish both of this was Kayla and Adam's trial. Both of them need to go to jail forever. I mean, just lock the door and throw away the key and do what you need to do, you know?
Yeah.
But Kayla had opportunity after opportunity. You know, she was working at Dunkin' Donuts for a minute. You know, she had opportunity. And then when she was riding with that lady, what's her name, Miss Rose? She could have said something then.
Yep. When she was walking for 15 minutes, she
Right, she seen all these people, you know, outside in the parking lot or, you know, outside in the street. Hey, I'm being abused. Here's a corpse. Here's my kids. I don't know what's going on. Me and my husband are drug people. You know, I tell you the whole scoop, but, you know, for real, you know, I don't know, SP. I don't know.
you think
This way.
you think Adam's going to be found guilty on all charges?
Well, I hope so. I hope so. I really do. I hope so. Because I'm gonna tell you why. Because he is the biological father. Now, if it was Taylor and Adam's trial, I still say both of them. But this ain't Taylor's trial. This is Adam's trial.
Right.
But I think so. Oh my gosh, I think so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, I'm going to go back into the chat and let somebody else tinker with their ideas and tell you what's on their mind. And
Oh.
I will talk to you soon.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
That was Miss Tina Powers. She called in. If anybody want to call in, you can call in. I'm going to share this little clip with you guys real quick. Let me see if it'll come up. Here we go. Oh, shoot. What did I do? Hold on. Oh, it's on a commercial. You guys going to have to hold on. We've got 9 minutes and we're going to get out of here. Yeah, we started early so we can get done early. But here we go. Let me see here.
Adam Montgomery, who's accused of killing his daughter, Harmony Montgomery. Adam Montgomery's defense rested its case in the Manchester, New Hampshire courtroom this morning without calling any witnesses. He is once again not in the courtroom. The state rested their case yesterday. Montgomery faces charges of second-degree murder, second-degree assault, witness tampering, abuse of a corpse, and falsifying physical evidence in connection with the death of his 5-year-old daughter, Harmony, in 2019. News Center 5's Sarah Conji is in the courtroom right now. We'll have live reports all day of all today's developments coming starting at 4.
That's what they said. That's what they said. And I told you guys what happened. Let's see here. The jurors did not reach a verdict before they were dismissed for the day today at 4 p.m. So you can go and relax and quit watching because they went home for the day. It says, this is what it says. This just came in. Jurors were sent to begin deliberations today on afternoon on the Adam Montgomery for murder and other charges connected with the death of his 5-year-old daughter. The jurors did not reach a verdict. That tells you that's bad. Usually, if it's guilty, it's quick. So they did not reach a verdict before they were dismissed for the day at about 4 p.m. today. And, oh my goodness, the jurors are scheduled to return to court tomorrow at 8:45. Adam Montgomery defense called no witnesses on Wednesday after the prosecution's rest their case yesterday. Closing arguments began today at 10 a.m. You can go back and watch the replay on Court TV. The defense closing arguments sought to raise doubt about the credibility of the state's key witness to the killing of Harmony. The stepmother, Kayla Montgomery. So Kayla decided to lie about Harmony's death to accuse Adam in something he did not do to get himself out of her own problems. Defense, that's what the defense, Adam Montgomery's attorneys did. You don't have to like her to believe her, they said. You don't have to like what she did. You may have a very good reason for hating her, but that doesn't change the fact that she saw the defendant beat Harmony to death. Adam Montgomery, 34, faces charges of second-degree murder, second-degree assault, witness tampering, abuse of a corpse, and falsifying physical evidence in connection with his daughter. Now, here's the thing: the assault, he's gonna be found guilty on assault, and he's gonna be found on the witness tampering and abuse of a corpse and falsifying physical evidence. But as far as the second-degree murder, that may not go, you guys. That just may not, because you got Kayla in there. They gonna put some doubt in there because Kayla's a big liar. And why would somebody? I'm not gonna let nobody put me in the equation of their lie. I just went through some stuff like that. I had to quit a whole good job. I wouldn't say good job, but my income was that job just because they wanted me to say I did something I didn't do. And you may not see the full picture, but I do. And that is, I will not lie for you or nobody else. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care who you are. No. And you guys heard me for my, if you were in the live when my job called me and told me to go change my notes and everything, I said, I will not. No. That's exactly what happened. That I seen, that I was there. Why would I change that? Or go add some stuff. No, I'm not. Because it make it look like I'm a part of something and I'm not. And they were angry about it. Now, the funny thing about it, they didn't say, this is what they said. We don't want you to, your note's okay. We just want you to add some stuff. That's pretty much, add what? I can't add what I don't see. Now you're putting me into something that I'm not a part of. You need to go ask the person that was a part of that situation to do all of that. And then she did it. She did and put her note in like she's supposed to and put me in the equation herself. And I said, I'm done. I'm through. I called my administrator. I said, oh no, that did not happen like that. And now she's going to be like, we did this and we did that and this, that, and the other. And I was like, I'm out. No. And then when I got to work, this is about 2 or 3 days done went by. One of the management people, and I'll just tell you, her name was Lori. She gonna be like, we seen what happened. We watched a video and it is happening like she said it did. It did not. How? She was like, it was true. Okay, hold on. So you're trying to tell me when I was there that I'm lying? You know what I'm saying? Think about what I'm saying. I was there. I know exactly what happened, how it happened. I was there. But you're trying to tell me y'all watched the video and what I'm saying, I'm lying? Girl, bye. You know what? You can have it. I'm done. You're telling me you want me to believe that what I just witnessed is not the truth. But what you looked on a video, that's the truth. People, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys, you cannot negotiate with these devilish people. You cannot do it. Do not do it. Trust me what I'm saying to you. Do not, some of you, maybe 1 or 2 of you guys going to understand what I'm saying. You find yourself in a situation like this and they're telling you to do something that you know that is just not right. You know what I'm saying? And it can cost you your license. It can cost you your kids. It can cost you your life. Yeah, it may look very small right now, but it can blow up into something you don't even want to deal with. And let me tell you something. You stand your ground. You stand your ground. Just tell the truth. Especially if you didn't do it. You ain't got no reason to start lying. I be telling people, there was people clocking in. They do a little work. When they get done with their little work, instead, they gone at 11 o'clock. We clock in at 6. They gone at 11. And they call me, or I call them and I say, hey, we got this going on. They say, hey, go get such and such. I be like, such and such ain't here. They be like, where's she at? You know where she's at. Where she been at for the last 2-3 years about this time. She's at home, still on the clock. But I don't say that. You know what I say? You know. Don't get me to lying. Do not get me to start lying to like, oh, let me go call her. No, I'm not going to go call her, wake her up. You know where she at. You hired her. And every time when we have a situation going on or an event or whatever, she's never here. She's at home. Y'all pay her to be at home because You be like, oh, I need you to come in. And she be like, oh, I'll come in. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I clocked out. You know good and well she didn't clock out because you do the time card. So you know where she's at. Every day, you know. But then you want to ask me, put me in the other people's stuff. And you know what? I don't go, oh, guess what? She's at home. I could do that, but I mind my business. You know where she's at. You call her and tell her to get here. That's what you do. Because you got her phone number. I don't got her phone number. Don't want her phone number. Why do I need her phone number when she's supposed to be here? Hello? You ask me, go get such and such. She can help. Who? Such and such. Girl, that girl ain't here. Where's she at? Look at the camera. You know where she at. You know when she left. And you know when she walked back in the door. She been doing this for years. And y'all just give her the Employee of the Month award. And she like, thank you. Y'all, I'm telling you, people will put you in a bad situation. And the first time that you compromise your truth, what you believe, not only what you believe, to be honest with you, you're compromising your God. You're like, your God is not capable to get you out of this situation. It may look bad, but if you just stick in the truth will set you free. Can't nobody sit there and tell you lie. You know what I'm saying? And they can be mad all they want. I tell you what, it is almost like a conspiracy. Because when one person get mad at you, they be like, oh, she's a troublemaker. And we gonna cuss her out. We gonna talk to her all down, and we gonna do this and we gonna do that. Every day? No, you're not. Because the minute that you even thought that I was going to put my needs and wants before what I believe and I trust in, once you thought that, and I don't know how you thought that, maybe because I cover my eyes like, I don't even want to see this stuff. But you see how that happens? Like, I'll walk away. I mean, and a lot of stuff you can't. Anywhere you go, you're going to probably have to walk away from a lot of stuff. Because this is how the world is, you guys. But what I'm saying is, when people think they're going to try you, and once you give them a little bit and you be like, oh, you know where she is, but you don't write her up or you don't tell on her or something, then they be like, okay, well, she's a part of us. I'm not a part of you. I'm not. But they're not going to believe that. They're going to be like, oh, you're just here for the money. Honey, this money is everywhere. This type of money is everywhere. I may, nobody wants to start all over and things of that nature, but that's just the way it is. Okay, several of the investigators involved in this case was present in the courtroom on Wednesday, along with Harmony's mother, who became emotionally during the closing arguments. Prosecutors believe Harmony Montgomery was killed on December the 7th, 2019, when she was 5 years old. Adam Montgomery, Harmony's wife, allegedly put the girl's body in a duffel bag and allegedly moved it several times, according to the affidavits. Harmony's disappearance was first reported more than 2 years later. Her remains have never been found. Adam Montgomery faces charges of second degree murder, second degree assault, and witness tampering. The defense plans to admit to abuse of a corpse and falsifying evidence during the trial. Prosecutors called nearly 50 witnesses over the 8 days of the trial. The defense called no witnesses before resting their case. The defense called no witnesses to help Adam. Kayla Montgomery, Harmony's stepmother and Adam Montgomery's estranged wife, gave emotional testimony last week in which she said he punched the girl repeatedly in the head after she had a bathroom incident. She said the incident happened in the family's Chrysler Sebring, where they lived for a time after being evicted from their home. The prosecutors asserted that Harmony died in the car. Subsequently, testimony focused on the collection of forensics evidence from the car and other locations, including DNA samples collected from the ceiling where the prosecutor said the body was kept. Investigators testified to encounter the smell of decomposition while doing that work. as experts in DNA analysis said, the materials he tested was extremely likely to come from the body of Harmony Montgomery. Jurors also heard from former co-workers of Adam who were questioned about a bag he allegedly kept in a walk-in cooler at Portland Pie Company, a pizza restaurant in Manchester where they worked. The prosecutors claim Adam Montgomery stored a bag containing Harmony's body in the refrigerator at the restaurant while working. At least 2 witnesses, including one who was brought into the court on an arrest warrant Friday after she failed to appear on Wednesday, testified about seeing Kayla Montgomery, the defendant's estranged wife, with bruises. Some also spoke about seeing damages to the fixtures inside the apartment where the family lived after Harmony's disappeared, and said Adam Montgomery was worried someone was spying on him. I'm not saying all of that did not happen, but I'm definitely not going to put myself in a situation. I don't care who you are. I've done that before. I was like, like, especially when it comes to like car insurance. When you got car insurance, but you don't have full coverage, but you got insurance on yourself, and somebody drive your car back into something, then they go, uh-oh, they leave the scene, and you like, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's seen the situation. And I was like, oh, well, why you didn't do this, do this? Oh, I don't know, such a, but you're going to tell me after work or whatever. Now, I got to say, it was me in order for the insurance to pay it or whatever. I felt bad about something of that nature. And I said to myself, I was like, oh my God, I got myself into something I was not even involved in. And now I've got problems. And you're sitting there like, if you were really a friend of mine or a family member or somebody that say they love me, go, if you did something, then that's what you need to do. Own up to it. You own up to it. Not me. You own up to it. But anyway, you guys, little stuff like that happens. And hey, here's the thing. If it came to my kids or my husband and me, we're one. So I see that. And I guess that's how she's seeing it with, whatever. I'll do whatever it takes for my children. But I'm not going to sit here and lie for you and then look at going to jail myself or losing my license or losing my home, losing my children because of something you did. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to lose my kids because of something you did. And these women needs to start doing that. And I'm not saying it for just women, myself also. Like, I'm starting to look at my situation and going, hey, if you didn't pay your debt, then that's your debt. Then it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not going to sit there and lie for you and say, this, that, and the other. And then they looking at me like, well, where's the money? Where's your money? Well, hey, I didn't. Well, you the one see it. Y'all going to come up with the money later. And they sitting over there like, well, I ain't got no job, or I ain't doing so well. My money's small, and so you got the money. So you when they come and hand you the phone and they come and say, yeah, go ahead and tell them this. I don't know. I'm going to bed. You talk to them. That's your problem. That's your business. For real. For real, for real. Okay. So the jurors were seated in the case 2 weeks ago and began their work with the bus tour of the location relevant to the case. Harmony Montgomery's mother, Crystal, was among those who testified in the case. She cried on the stand while describing her daughter. Amazingly rambunctious, very smart. By the time she was 2, she could tell you her whole life story. That's what Crystal said about Harmony. Before opening statements, Adam Montgomery told the judge that he wanted to admit to 2 of the lesser charges in the case: falsifying physical evidence and abuse of a corpse. That's what Adam did before the court started. The decision does not significantly a change in Montgomery's initial plea of not guilty to the charges he is facing. You guys, that's it. That's it. I guarantee you, they'll probably come up with something. They got a timeline right here too. But I'm not going to go over the timeline, you guys. Our time is run out. We are done. But, they're showing a picture of Crystal crying. They never. Oh, wow. She is holding her hand over her ears. They got a picture of her holding her hands. Hold on. Dang it. Stuff like this makes me sick. How do I get this off my phone? Oh my God. See, dang it. I could get it off my phone. I hate when ads like that come up and they take over your whole screen. And there it is. Let me see if I can get it again. Oh, she got a wrap around her head. Crystal Soar Center, Harmony's biological mother, listened to the prosecutor's closing argument. At right is Michelle Rafferty, Harmony Montgomery's foster parent. Oh. And Jim Davis for the Boston Global. Wow. Crystal in the center, the biological mother, and at the right is, okay, Michelle, Harmony's foster parent, and Jim Davis. Okay. Jury deliberation. Okay. There was 9 women and 3 men on the jury. Additional 5 women were served as alternatives, you guys. I'm just trying to look for any more information before we go. While the prosecutors have said their case doesn't hinge entirely on her account, it's clear her word is central to the lead charge. She testified as an eyewitness to the beating that prosecutors allegedly caused Harmony's death. She said her husband struck the girl repeatedly after she soiled herself in the back seat. That's how they should have did it when going into it. But whatever. Her testimony included stomach churning details about hearing her stepdaughter finally anguish moans, then seeing the defendant stuff the girl's small body into a duffel bag and a series of hiding spots rather than notifying authority. She said she helped him locate and repackage her remains, fearing for her own safety and that her 2 younger sons. She also testified that she doesn't know where her husband disposed of Harmony's body. But public defender Carolyn Smith said during closing arguments that Kayla Montgomery's account was appalling, entangling of the truth with lies. Her story is crazy, she said. Smith argued no one could have gotten away with the beating Kayla Montgomery accused her husband of carrying out in semi-public places, and no one could continue loving a man who would do what she did. She said he did. There are reasons that women stand by their man, but not for that. She said no one would stand by for that. No, I would not. I'm telling you, I don't care if we've been married 30 years. Kill a baby and see what happens. You going to jail, and I'm telling. Smith said Kayla Montgomery remained loyal to her husband, even helping to move and hide Harmony's body because she viewed him not as a threat but as her protector. She was a co-conspirator in the cover-up, and she alone knew how the girl had died, Smith said, urging the jurors to rely on common sense. And concluding the defendant had joined in his wife's scheme to protect her by hiding the girl's death and evading accountability. The defense team already conceded Adam Montgomery's guilt on charges of falsifying physical evidence and abuse his daughter's corpse, but they are contesting that the charges of second-degree murder, second-degree assault, and witness tampering. They have argued from the outset that Kayla Montgomery is an unreliable accuser who struck a deal to limit her own legal risk. In his closing arguments, lead prosecutor Benjamin said the defendant shouldn't get any credit for admitting he committed two of the charges. That's mere tactic decisions based on the clarity of the evidence in the case. He admitted what he can't deny, and he denied what he can't afford to admit. They called Adam Montgomery an enraged tyrant who hated Harmony because she reminded him of her mother. She was never a daughter to him. He was not her father. And looked, they said that the defense attorney, briefly making eye contact with Harmony's mother. She was never a daughter to him. He was not her father. And then the defense attorney briefly making eye contact with Harmony's mother, Crystal, who silently shook her head in agreement as she and supporters cried in the second row of the gallery. Then the attorney refuted that the defense team's claims about Kayla. She is far from blameless, but she's credible, he said. You don't have to like her. You don't have to believe. You don't even have to like what she say. You may have very good reason for hating her. Besides, he said, the evidence corroborates her account in ways she could never have anticipated, which that is somewhat so true too. And you know, there was a lot of police officers at the hearing, the closing. They got a row of them sitting here. It's like 3 or 4 or 5 of them. Regardless of the outcome of the trial, Adam will spend decades in prison in a separate case. A jury convicted him in June of stealing guns. He was sentenced in August to at least 15 years in prison on each of the 2 counts of being an armed career criminal, with the prison term to be served consecutively. Which, that's be 15 years then. Yeah, he got 30 years altogether, but 15 consecutively. Now, we always get those mixed up. Let me see. What does the meaning consecutively means? One after another without interruption. Okay, consecutively, yes. Adam Montgomery, who has pleaded not guilty, said in court last year that he did not kill his daughter. Anyway, you guys, we're going to get off of here. I've got to do some search and find out why some people couldn't make it into the live. You guys, I'm pretty sure we'll probably come on tomorrow for a little bit if I'm not tired. Like I said, I've got one job, and then I got to go straight to school from that job. So I will see you guys soon. All right? Be good.